So many people are wondering, and it's very rare to place this to video. How I learned what I learned, how I knew what I knew, and know what I know. You understand that science is only recently begun discovering the essence of memory and how it creates the being. I'll tell you how I learned to smith. The fire taught me. If you believe in past lives, still even in that time, the fire taught me. If you wish to know how I learned of electricity and neutral, fire is the neutral. That is why my fire is purple. This is very rare to show because the quantum observer effect can cause problems. How many people can pet the fire? If you play with fire, it will burn you. But if you just are nice, it will not. As you can see, the fire reacts to me. This is not the best scientific measure of such, but you can see that simply a hand down should not create that effect. As you can see, the shimmering, as I need not touch it to clear and to expand it. It's an ancient art, best known from the Tao Te Ching, but there are older documents in manuscripts that are not released even to the Chinese public. And there are many from that place that have already asked me how I know. And I told them I always knew. There are other groups, other societies within our own, or what you would call the layman's, common man's society. And they call it being born knowing. And as you can see, the fire taught me how to smith, how to smelt, how to cook. How to melt metals, how to shape them with my bare hands. I taught my son that if you use your fingers to listen and use your fingers as eyes, that you don't need your eyes to see. He thanked me for reminding him. People had told him it's impossible. And he thanked me for being a father and not a dad. That is where that concept comes from. If my child of 4 years, my only son, my only child, can tell the difference between a father and a dad, then you explain my purple fire. with normal wood. This is very rare for eye to show. Many of the masters, those that you call ascended masters, we are very peculiar on what we show because such things can mislead people. Then you'll have many kids just trying to fuck around with fire and burn themselves. This is why I do not show anyone but my family. This is why only my son is worthy to be taught. For he is already doing this. He's already teaching himself. He's already learned to listen before I was there. That is why he thanked me for the reminder. He didn't thank me for teaching him. He thanked me for the reminder that he already knew. How I learned the pattern of all things, or how I reminded myself of it. These are questions in Western psychology that do not truly exist. They don't ask such things. They assume. Just remember that in the time of the Catholics, at most anything like this, even a lighter, even this camera, even this smartphone is more advanced than the technology used to get to the moon. And all of this was magic. And they would kill someone for doing something like this. The Catholic Church would. I'm surprised they never marched on the Asians. Of course, the Orient were always a formidable force. So foreign were their ways that they could not call them heathens, for they were sophisticated and better crafters than even they. And I saw you. Sio sushi Newtoni Ritonisio. I do not know how that translates directly to English. But they are the oldest civilization to know. This is why they do not allow non-Chinese citizens into their library or museums, except for the public ones. I know this is far different than what I normally show on my YouTube, but I've been trying some different things for publicity. Try to get some, views, to gain some street credit, to build a bit of a reputation. The local policia, they already are aware that I am out there with a camera, and I do this for YouTube. It's a small start, yes. Yes, in fact, I know that right now, you freaked out when I touched the call. That one. That I just put out. With just one slash of bioelectric magnetic field, as you can see here in the static. that I can move around. As we say, those who speak do not know, but for your benefit, I show that it is not mind over matter. There is no mind. There is no matter. It is nothing. You are very welcome, and thank you for watching.